Okay, so we're here with Anita Caras, who is Head of Consumer Insights with Microsoft. She'll be talking at Spikes this afternoon about digital divas. I'm guessing that has something to do with women and shopping and the internet.
Absolutely. So I actually had the pleasure of conducting a study with Ogilvy and Mather and Dana Dion out of the Chicago office. And it's broadening back on the work that we did with Ogilvy and Mather back in 2008, where we looked at the US divas, who they were, what they did, and where they were going. Really recognising that although we can get a lot of online content around women, we can't get to their motivations and why, what drives them to digital behaviours. So we revisited that. We went global. We're in 9 markets across the world, including China. And what I'm going to be talking about today is who they are, what they do, and in fact the Chinese digital diva is the most fascinating of women because they are the ultimate Uber shoppers, which we'll see during the presentation.
So it's women in China who are driving this e-commerce revolution that we're seeing in Asia, which is going to be the biggest in the world within a few short years again.
Absolutely. I mean, the Chinese women love to shop. The digital divas love to do it all online. So it's really about how they use those digital tools and their online mastery, if you like, across the whole category sector to really put their expertise in online tools to place it in the online shopping world. But in terms of women in general, the reason we look to them on a global capacity is they are the economic driver of the future. There's a lot of facts and stats around women and education, around the way that the motivations and kind of, I live in the UK, we're the worst in Europe for equal pay, but even if you look at women in their 20s in the UK, women are driving 5% more salaries than men due to the education. In fact, more women are applying to be doctors and lawyers in the UK than men are now. So there's this whole infrastructure and change kind of going on in the industry, which kind of then has to sort of catch up, if you like,
Sure.
from a sort of marketing as well as an employment perspective.
Sure, so women are taking over the world, we know that. I mean, that's sure.
Won't go quite that far.
But I'm really interested in this idea of a digital diva. So tell us a bit more about that and what makes a digital diva. Is it just the shopping or is it the kind of goods?
It's all about, first of all, it's about their comfortability with technology and the fact these people are technological fearless. They are utilising multiple devices to do things. It's also around communication and social networks. So the digital diva has almost 5 times as many social contacts as the other online women. So it's around how many contacts they have, but more important, what do they do with them? So when you think about brand loyalty, going on to brand advocacy and influencing others, these women are the people that you really do need to target.
Sure, and presumably brands are taking this great information, these insights that you're researching and digging up and putting it to great use.
Yeah, we have 7 savvy traits that a brand needs to kind of look into, which is anything from sort of curating, sort of the editorial role, and I think digital can become very good at being aggregators of content, but this is kind of more about kind of give me the editorial lens that really kind of finesses it to my lifestyle, to my interests, to make it really relevant to me. It's about facilitating the conversation. It's about problem solving. Great that you use Twitter, Facebook and the like and be online 24/7, but I want that to then problem solve for me 24/7 and be there for me 24/7. And it's also around sort of the deal making, so around giving value back to the consumer, as well as enhancing my reality. I think the Chinese diva particularly see the retail space offline as a kind of showroom. And it's how do you really enhance that? You can kind of, what is that contact point and the connection and make that synchronization between online and offline.
Fascinating. Well, we come to Spikes to get these kind of insights. So I look forward to hearing you talk this afternoon.
Thanks very much for your time.